Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Basically Sisters podcast. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Natalia.
Happy Monday, as
Happy
always.
Monday. I was waiting for you to say it. But,
you
you
know,
know,
we
the
got to
people
say the
know.
happy Monday.
We wish them a
Yeah,
happy Monday, a happy week.
exactly. We want you to start your week on the right foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's better than starting your week than listening to our pretty voices
True.
talk about that you didn't ask us to talk about? I
I
mean,
know.
if
I
that's
hope
not a great way to start a Monday, I don't know what is.
I hope some people are listening to this on their Monday morning. On their way to
I know,
work,
on their yeah, their
listening to us.
commute, you know. If not, if you don't get to it till Wednesday, it's fine.
It's
No
okay.
biggie.
We're not
But,
gonna
happy Wednesday or happy whatever day you
happy
listen to
whatever
it,
day it is. But
you know.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, we hope you guys are doing well and having, enjoying your summer.
I know, right? It's already August. I have mixed feelings about August.
Let's hear the mixed feelings because I
I don't
want to
know
see
what
where
it
this.
not mixed feelings. I like it still feels like summer, but I don't know what it is. I think it's just because of like the way we grew up, how like August was like the last month, you know?
Yeah, so you get like
And
sad.
like, yeah, you get kind of sad. You're like, oh, August. Like it's already August. And it's sad that we have to think like that because we can still enjoy August, but
Yeah.
you feel sad because like summer's almost over, like whether you're going back to school or whatever you're doing. But
And I think
yeah.
also for us living in the Northeast, especially where we live specifically, like this is as good as the weather's gonna get, babe. Like we got September. September's not bad.
Well, fall
And
is nice here too.
with climate change, October is still warm. Um
Mhm.
so it's not too bad, but then after that it's like you're in the house, babe. So
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
kind of sad.
we get a really nice fall, especially where we live. Like, I love fall here.
Yeah.
Like, it's so like
Yeah.
I feel like the weather is just like perfect for
Perfect.
fall. Like, you can just
Yeah.
really enjoy it without being too hot, too cold.
Hmm.
But it's really short lived. I feel like our fall is like 4 weeks before it gets
Yeah,
like
it's
snowing
like yeah, like
or if it gets too cold.
mid-September
It's like
to
mid
like
September to like maybe late October.
May not even because
Usually
Halloween is
Halloween is like
usually
cold. Yeah,
brick.
Halloween's
It's
like
like
it's like
brick.
30 outside or 40 sometimes. Depends though on the year. Like sometimes like I've had years where like I've worn shorts outside in October because it
Yeah.
was just like a weird, but usually winter comes pretty early. Then by November it's like, oh god, here we go.
Yeah, here comes the holidays.
There's something about November that's just like, oh, not even the holidays, just the weather. I'm like, the weather's here we go into our
Yeah, the weather's
hibernation.
funky. Yeah. Yeah, that's the start of the hibernation. I turn into a bear and I just go
Yeah.
on my little, but
Literally for like
either
4 or
way.
5 months. But yeah.
Exactly.
We hope you guys are enjoying the summer and like the rest of it in August. Like I'm
Exactly.
trying to like change my perspective on August. I feel like it's different now cuz like we're not in school, so it's not like we're going
Yeah.
back to school or anything.
Yeah.
Um but
But
yeah.
that just means my seasonal depression is coming. It's coming.
Right. I think it's also like the
He's
warm
waiting for
weather.
me.
Like I just love summer. It's my favorite
Yeah.
season. I love
Yeah,
summer,
same.
then followed by fall,
Yeah, fall
and
is
then
fire here. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I love fall.
Like with the
Winter,
leaves changing. Oh,
yeah, the leaves. Oh my gosh, I love.
so pretty.
I'm in a great mood in the fall too. I just love the fall, and I loved fall
Yeah,
in high school too, and like
me
college. Like
too.
I
Yeah.
loved it because like you could like go out and do all these things, and like I just remember like the football games in high school,
Oh
and like
God, yeah.
it was just like I don't know, like not that I like loved going to. It was just like nice weather. You like hang, just brings good vibes because you can still be outside with your friends, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
And I don't
That's
know,
like the
and
last
even
thing you could really do before it starts to get
right before it
cold.
gets cold, and in college too, like we would go out a lot in the fall, and like,
Yeah.
it was just nice. Yeah, I like fall, but we still have that season to come. So you'll see
Yeah.
us when it's
Either
fall.
way,
We'll have our
August is
little
my
pumpkin
birth month.
spice. Yeah, that's true.
Ah, relax with the pumpkin spice. But either way, August is my birth month. But I celebrate my birthday. It's not like every like the whole of August I celebrate. I celebrate Virgo season. So it goes into September too. So that's when I celebrate my birthday. So I don't mind August. Like as a kid it sucked because like I couldn't celebrate it at school because my
Mhm.
birthday was like right before school started. So I couldn't bring in the cupcakes and have a little special day for me in the
I'm
classroom. No.
cracking.
Nope. Didn't
I
get
always
any of
wanted a
that as a
summer
kid.
birthday though. Like my birthday was always the dead of winter. Me and Ashley are literally
Yeah.
like opposite seasons. Mine's in winter, hers is in summer.
Yeah, yours is literally dead of winter. Bring the fur coats
Hers
out.
is like
Faux fur.
right after the peak of summer, I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. Like Labor Day, basically. Like that. That's like
That's a
usually
nice
like the
time
end
to
of
have your
summer.
birthday. Mine's literally
Yeah.
like there have been times where it was like 4 degrees out and we were going out to
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
Or like we have a snowstorm or something. Oh my
Pumps and
gosh.
all. We over here
Literally
whipping out the pumps. Dead of winter. What is wrong with
dead of winter, mini dresses,
that?
4
Mini
degrees. That's all we're
dresses
saying.
and puffer coats.
And
Okay?
girls sprinting with their heels into the restaurant. That's so
Yeah,
ridiculous. Oh my god.
exactly. But
But yeah,
either way,
August is a good month and it is Ashley's birthday. But I feel like your birthday it gives me more September vibes since it's right like
yeah.
at the end of
Yeah, it's
August, beginning of
literally
it's basically September, honestly.
it's basically September
Um
at that point.
yeah.
But yeah, we look forward to celebrating that this year. I don't know what true plans I have yet, but just know the fits are coming, baby. I've been
I'm
wanting to post
cracking.
something on Instagram and I don't have anything to post because I haven't really been going anywhere like that, like since Miami, basically. So
Hmm.
let me tell you, I'm popping out with the fits for the birthday. You'll see it on the gram. Follow me at
Yeah.
Ashley.
Link in show notes.
Link in show notes if you wanna follow your girl if you don't already. But yeah. Other than that, August. I can't believe it's already like basically the middle of August, but we move. I don't
Yeah.
understand where the time has gone since August 1st to now, but
Yeah, I literally feel like it was just August 1st. I think time in general, I realize I don't know what it is about us documenting on this podcast. Time is just moving really fast because we keep reflecting, oh, it's been a week, new episode, it's been a week. Like I feel like every time we have to record, it's like, oh my God, it's already been a week, we have to record a new episode. Because we
exactly,
have like
yeah.
kind of like a distinct marker. So it's like, oh my gosh, time is really but yeah, I felt like it was just August 1st. I mean, a lot has happened, at
Yeah.
least on my end. August has been very hectic. Ever since I got back from Miami, it's been very hectic on my end.
Yeah.
Like I've had a lot going on, so the time has gone by like nothing. But yeah, I can't believe it's already August 11th when we're recording this. This is gonna drop.
Mm.
I don't know what day it's gonna be.
The 15th.
The 15th. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyways.
Yikes. Either way, speaking of time going by fast, one, I just want to comment. I guess I don't know, I saw this on Twitter, so take it with a grain of salt. They're saying like I don't know if it was NASA or something, like that they found out that the earth is actually spinning faster than it should be. So like time is actually going by faster. Like it seems like time is going by faster than it really should be. Mic drop.
I don't like stuff like that. No, because it's trippy.
No, it's throwing me off, but
Because I'm like, it
we
makes sense,
always
but then it
say
doesn't because our concept of time.
exactly. Like time isn't linear.
Well, I think our measurement of time is staying the same though. So I'm wondering by what they mean that this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't look deep into it because I
I'm
knew
gonna
if I
look into
did,
that because I'm into that stuff. At the
it
same time,
was
I'm not. It creeps me out.
yeah, it was creeping me out. I was like, what? I'm like, all right, so the time as I know it isn't even real. And
The
then I
Earth is
just
spinning faster,
yeah.
but the way we measure time, time is very relative. Is whatever. Yeah, we're not gonna get into
Yeah.
a scientific discussion,
Yeah, we're not
but
getting into
I'm
it.
just that's interesting. I'm gonna look into that. I'll report back to y'all next week to see what my
All right.
findings were.
Yeah,
Do a little
I'll
lit
send you the
review.
link. Yeah, I'll send you the link if I can find it. It's throwing me off. I was like, all right,
Yeah, but
NASA. I
they
don't
be
think I needed
dropping
that.
crazy
This is what
stuff
I mean.
sometimes.
This is what I mean when I said it in one of the episodes. I said there's times where I don't need all this information. And that
Right.
was
Like they
information
just
I didn't
drop
need.
like big information like that. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, tell
Yeah,
me, like,
like
we can't, what are we going to do?
it's tripping me out. That's
Anything
what it's doing.
space related trips me out to begin with. Like, it's
Yeah.
just so, the concept, it's not to an extent where I'm like, can't talk about it because there's people who literally just can't even talk about it. We have a friend that's like that. She doesn't like space. Shout out to her if she's listening. She knows who she is. Um,
She
no, but
doesn't
everyone,
know.
no, but it was so funny when it came to her. We talk about space. Everyone just be
Yeah,
like do like the
literally.
space thing and it'd creep her out like how space continuously creeps her out. Anyways, but I can talk about it, but it still creeps me out, like the unknown. There's so many things like we still can't scientifically figure out, like just the way like the earth spins, the
Like,
earth
how are we
moves,
even
like
here?
gravity, like there's just a lot of factor, black holes, like there's so many
Bro,
things.
that's my line. Black holes literally trip me out so hard. I watched a thing on it and it made it even worse for me. I'm
I
like,
didn't like
I
it.
wanted to, you know how like sometimes like if you I didn't like it. I didn't like it either. But you know how like sometimes like okay, if you don't know enough about something, you kind of have like a fear about it. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe I should just learn a little bit more about it so that I'm not so afraid of it. Oh my god, it made it 100 times worse.
I
Like
was cracking up.
I was always like not the black hole thing tripped me clean out. But then when I found out what an actual black hole is, I was like, "Oh my god." Like
Yeah, I
imagine
saw it one time in
going
a
into a black
cartoon.
hole.
Well, no, I don't want to
Out.
think about that. I saw it in a cartoon once and I was like 4 or 5 and I was like, what is this? And they were trying to explain to me, and that's ever since I've been creeped out. I don't like those. I mean, no one likes them. What the heck?
They have white holes too. Did you know that?
I don't see, this is people spend, this must be crazy for like, what do they call the people? Astrophysicists? I don't know.
Physicists,
The people that study space and
astronomers.
astronomy, everything like that. I think it's
Yeah.
just so crazy. I don't know. And like, even have you seen the movie Don't Look Up?
Mm-mm.
Oh, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, the one about like the comet. It's on Netflix. You should watch it.
I don't know if I've watched that one or not.
You should watch
What
it.
is it
It's a good
about?
movie. It's a basic. It's about like that comet that like they keep trying to tell people, and like everyone's like no, no, and then it like comes for them. Basically, I was trying to emulate how no one's listening about climate change. It
Oh,
has
okay,
Leonardo
no, I haven't
DiCaprio. It
watched
has
it.
a lot of. It has Jonah Hill. It has what's that one lady's name? Meryl Streep. Oh, I can't think of that one girl's name, but she acted in Hunger Games. I forgot her name. She was like the main character in Hunger Games. I completely forgot her name.
I never watched
But
Hunger
anyways,
Games.
yeah, it's a good movie. You should watch it. Um,
Is it
but I don't know.
sad?
It's it's like I think it's sad because you can kind of relate it to like humans in general. I don't know. You should still watch it though. It has I think it's good. But in general, it just makes you realize like the complexity that these people have to study and then like make it in a way that people understand. You know what I mean? Because this
Yeah.
stuff is so complex. Like probably like
Yeah.
that title that the earth is spinning faster than it should be. It's probably something way more complex, but they just narrowed it down to that.
Yeah, they
You know what
have
I
to narrow
mean?
it down to that.
Because no one
Yeah.
will understand. And it's just crazy to me. I don't know. And like they're studying these complex things that they don't even understand, and they have to kind of make it so we understand. I don't even know. Space to
No,
me,
I don't want to understand, babe. Like, it's just
well,
too
no one
much. Like,
understands really. They're just like theories that they're coming up with. Like no one really, really like we will. I feel like space is something we'll probably never have like a good concept of because it's just so big and so vast, and I don't know.
yeah.
Anyways, that's our space talk. We should digress.
Either way, back to the
Um,
time part. We
yeah.
wanted to reflect on how it's been 6 months
Yeah. It's literally been
of this
6 months since we started this
podcast.
podcast, so which is great. I think the official day we dropped our first one was like February 16th, maybe 15th, one of those days. But yeah, it's been 6
One of
months.
those.
Crazy, honestly, to think about that. Like, and we've dropped almost every week. Like, shout out to the consistency on our end
Period.
because
Snaps.
snaps. I know, not us clapping to ourselves. And snaps to
You
our
know what?
audience.
It's about time.
We have to give
We
snaps to our
snap for ourselves.
audience. We're snapping for our
Yes, of
audience
course.
because
Those that just
especially
joined,
those who just
those that have been
joined,
with us from the jump,
mm,
we appreciate you.
we really do. Um,
It's been a journey.
it has. It has been a journey. And I don't know. I think it's crazy that we even did this. I know we always say that, like, we did it and we're happy that we did it. But I just think, like, a year ago, if I were to look at this, like, we started the podcast, like, I'd be like, wow, you know, even though it kind of was my goal for this year to do it. Um, but still, like, a year ago, I wouldn't even, like, have imagined that we would have done this and, like, for 6 months so far, too. So, yeah.
Yeah. Cheers to
Cheers
consistency.
to consistency and just the beginning, really, because this is just the start of this podcast. We're
Exactly.
just getting
Wow.
a
I can't.
hang of it.
Yeah,
So
we're literally just getting the
yeah,
hang of
because it's
it.
a lot, honestly.
There's a
But
lot of moving parts, a steep learning curve,
yes, a lot of
um,
things.
a lot of things, especially on my end, like learning how to like edit the podcast.
I'm
Like,
cracking up.
oh my god, I went through hell sometimes trying to edit the podcast until I found like different platforms to use and different editing softwares to use. Like now I'm finally like, okay, I know how to edit it. So
Mm-hmm.
we're still sailing on that part.
Yeah.
So now it's just like, slowly upgrading like maybe like the video aspect or, the reels or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
learn. But ciao.
It's a lot.
It's been
I
it's
mean,
been a
creating
lot.
good content, I think it's because like a lot of people are putting out content nowadays. Like it's more competitive. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like you have to produce good content. So I think that's
Yeah.
why like I feel like we put a decent amount of pressure on ourselves that we want to produce good content.
Yeah.
And it's because we care about the work we're doing and like we know that like we're if we put out something like if we half-ass and put whatever out like it's going to get lost in the feed of like millions of content being put out every second. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. But like I don't know, I guess speaking of us being like starting 6 months ago, I want to like talk about the idea of like just because I know a lot of people like have things they want to do or like whether they want to be a content creator, like start their own business or like whatever, like kind of like the fears that come with that and like the fears that we had and how we kind of like look at them or like overcame them. Like for example, like the fear of us like probably not being like that consistent. You might have other fears I'm not thinking, but I'm just thinking of a few right now, like that we wouldn't have stayed consistent was like one of mine. Like we might just put out a few episodes and like get tired of it or like
Mhm.
lose kind of the not the passion, but like the drive to continue to do the episodes because it does take time, to do
Mhm.
these and like and then the other one for me is like I think just the idea of putting your whole not your whole life out there. We've talked about this a lot, but like starting this and like with people new people, like kind of like judging you in a way. I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like they're kind of those are like my fears I've thought of. I don't know if you've had other ones. We can
I
kind of
mean, that
talk
was
about them.
mainly my fear. You know, and I think we shared that fear for a little while,
Mm-hmm.
putting this out. We didn't know, and I think we said it, I don't know if we said it in the last podcast or a couple podcasts ago. We didn't really like announce it until we were like a couple episodes deep. One, I
Mm-hmm.
think that was to see, for us to see if we're actually going to be consistent or not, because I don't want to,
Yeah.
tell the world, oh yeah, we're doing a podcast. And then, we stop at episode 4, and
Right, right,
just
right.
be inconsistent. But also it
Mm-hmm.
was, the people that, we have on social media, like from high school and,
Mm-hmm.
afraid of being judged and what they might say. But I think we came to a point that it was like, okay, we can't let other people stop us from doing what we want to do in our life. If
Mm-hmm.
they judge us, then that's really on them and it says more about
Mm-hmm.
them than it does us
Mm-hmm.
because we're trying to do something that we want to do and it's fun for
Right.
us. And if they judge that, it's more sad on them because it's like,
Right.
damn, like clearly you're not doing anything that makes you genuinely happy. That's why you have enough time to like judge others.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was mainly my main fear. And plus I think it's just like we're not shy, but we're not
Right.
very like, we weren't really, both of us aren't really like that active on social media like that,
Right, right.
you know, where we post all the time and things like that. So
Mhm.
for us to continuously be putting ourselves out there week after week, I think that was something that kind of pushed us outside of our comfort zone a little bit.
Mhm.
Um, because we're just not really that big on in like social media or talking
Right,
about our
right, right.
lives, just to
Yeah,
people
we
that we
never
don't
took social
necessarily
media
know.
that seriously, I feel. Which I mean, some
Yes.
people will say I don't take it seriously either, but in the way I mean serious is like we're not posting like I don't know, like especially like I feel like me and you, we're not posting our whole lives. Like I feel like most of my life obviously has been posted, but like even some of my big moments or like big things I've done, like I haven't posted them even, like
Yeah.
I post very
Yeah.
sporadically if I want to, if I really like a picture, whatever, but like I'm not and also we were really bad at documenting. Like we were
Yeah.
really bad at getting pictures like to post and stuff because it wasn't like for us, Instagram really isn't our the first thing to go in our head when we're like gonna go do something fun. At least for me, I like getting pictures, I like documenting, but I'm not thinking, oh, I really want to, I need to get the perfect photo. Oh, before anything, like I'm gonna get a photo because I
Yeah.
want it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, that's what we
we're
always
very
do.
like
Like,
live in the
yeah.
moment and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
we'll take a picture, like we'll take the first cheers video and that's it.
Right, and that's it. And
That's
I
all
kind
we
of
got.
wish, like, especially from college, like, I wish I had more documentation sometimes of like because now we like talk about things and like I feel like like our nights like and all the things we did got so blurred together. I
Yeah.
wish we had more pictures, more video. Like we have a lot, but like I don't
Yeah.
know. But it
Well,
is what it is.
that was usually my job, which I
Yeah,
don't
because
know
Ashley
how
would
I would
always whip
manage to
out
do
her
that.
phone and start vlogging, which is like I really do appreciate that because now we can always look back at that. Because I don't have much documentation. I feel,
Yeah,
but
I have like a bunch of videos
and
and
we
I'm
had
like,
some
oh my
really
god,
good nights too. That like I took no videos, no pictures, nothing. I
no
just all I
pictures,
have is the
nothing.
memories in my head, and it's a
Yeah,
little,
literally the
which is
memories in
nice.
my
That's
head.
when you know it was like a good night. But I don't know,
Yeah, for sure. Those are the best nights when you don't have any footage.
literally
It's
no
just
footage.
memories and vibes at that point.
Yeah, but yeah, I think in general, I don't know. I think it takes a lot of courage to like put yourself out there to be a content creator. I feel because even though we can say like I don't really I feel like none of both of us don't really like I'm at the age where I don't really care really what people think about me, maybe like a while ago. But there's always like a little bit in your head, like like if you get criticism or like judgment, like it does kind of affect you a little bit, whether you say it or not. Like maybe not to a degree of like others. Like some people get really affected by what people think about them or what they say to them. Um, but I feel like in general we're humans. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
we like to not like we don't live to impress other humans, but like we're constantly being compared, and it's just kind of like the way society runs. So it's like we don't care, but at the same time, like it does hurt when people say things in a way. I don't know. To a
Yeah.
little extent. Like it's not gonna stop us, but like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It does take courage and like confidence to do what we're doing and like what other people are doing, being content creators and stuff. So
Yeah, and I agree. And I think even if it's not, you know, other people judging you, it's always, that little devil on your right shoulder,
right.
saying, oh, yeah, you can't do. Sometimes we have those moments where it feels like, why am I even doing this? Like, should I
Right.
do this? Like, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
But it does, like you said, it does take a lot of confidence and to be able to you know listen to the angel on your shoulder that's encouraging you to keep
Mm-hmm.
going, even if you're not seeing quote unquote results that you want. If you think about it, like getting started is all already, like, you're already making progress
Mm-hmm.
if compared to if you didn't start at all.
Mm-hmm.
So some progress is better than no progress, in my opinion. So
Right.
yeah, that was something that I just wanted to say. Not, it's not, yeah, it's sometimes being judged by others, but also it's like you being critical
Right.
on yourself too. So,
Right.
you
And I
just gotta
think
push past that. And I
yeah.
still deal with that too because, you know, I'm glad that we started the podcast. And we kind of pushed past those things that
Mhm.
we thought about, those negative things, but there's other things that I also want to do too where I'm like, just stuck in my head about
Mhm.
which is just I'm always like that anyway. Like I'm very like I'm a Virgo. So, I'm very self-critical, very hard on myself. But us starting this should probably influence me to actually just jump and do whatever I want to do
Mhm.
because clearly we doing pretty damn good if I do
Yeah.
say so myself. So
Yeah, I
anything
agree.
we put our minds to, and work
Yeah.
hard at, which we do work hard at this, you
Right.
know, will work out
And it
in the
is,
end.
yeah,
So
and you made a good point about that. It is easy to like get in your head about your own, like be your own self critic. And I think we obviously criticize ourselves more than others criticize us. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I think that just like our thoughts in our head, again, that happens with everyone. Like our thoughts can like hinder us more than like other people. Like sometimes I'll
exactly.
think like, oh, I don't know. I just feel like it naturally comes in like, oh, I wonder what people will, not like what they'll think, but like, is this good enough to put out? You know what I mean? Like, is this good
Yeah,
enough content? Like, is this good enough? Like, I don't know. Like, it makes you doubt yourself sometimes. And like
yeah,
that, especially in the beginning. Like, now I feel like we're definitely more confident in what we're doing. But
hmm
that, again, that comes with like, I don't know, time and stuff. And just like really realizing that you are worth putting out the content, like you are meant to be there. Because like, even like people who we follow, influencers, content creators, all these people, like they were regular people too,
yeah,
like they're they had something special and they just pursued it. That doesn't mean that like any other person doesn't have something special and they can't pursue it. Again, it really just comes with the confidence and persistence and like really
exactly.
not getting in your head and just believing yourself, because I don't know, or else like no one would ever like reach what they want. You know what I mean? Like we'd be in the
Yeah.
same position. So I don't know. I'm glad we did it. And like I think another also point I wanted to speak on was like the idea of cringe. Cause I think that's like so
Oh yeah.
common and like especially the generation we're in, because we're overstimulated by social media, and like so we're
hmm
so easy to like, I think it's specifically Gen Z that talks about the idea of cringe, like when someone, oh, that's cringy, and like why are you doing that, that's
Yeah.
cringe. I feel like everything's cringy nowadays when like the actual
Yeah.
things aren't even cringy,
Yeah.
you know
Exactly.
because we overuse the word cringe. um
Yeah. Facts. Everything's cringy. Like, okay, how is this cringy? Like, I don't understand. Some things I'm like, all right, y'all just saying it just to say it. Like, y'all ain't got no thesaurus. You don't have another word you can say other than
right.
cringy, because not
Or they're
everything is
jealous.
cringy.
I think people like, I always see kids post on like TikTok, oh, this is cringe, this is cringe. I'm like, okay, some of them like maybe are a little cringe, but not everything is
If they
cringe.
I'm happy, I mean, who am I to say,
Right,
oh, something, if it's cringy, I'm not gonna comment, oh, this is cringy. Like, that says more about you if you're gonna comment
right.
that than anything else. Just if you think it's cringy, just scroll. Mind your
And like,
business.
and I think we mentioned this like a while back in like one of our earlier episodes, but like nothing that you do or like nothing that like makes you happy or that's your passion is cringy. Like literally nothing. If it
Exactly.
makes you happy, it's not cringy. If it makes your like soul light up on fire, like they say, whatever, it's not cringy. Like that's what you're meant to do. If it's cringy to someone else, like that's their issue. And I feel like that's a big thing. Like a lot of people like when they want to start posting on like, I always see the thing like, oh, I want to start becoming a content creator or I want to start a business, but like I have like this following that like might judge me or think it's cringy. That's their problem. If they think you're cringy, again, that's on them. You're doing
That's
something that
on
makes
them.
you
They can
happy.
unfollow if
They can unfollow if
that's
they
not
don't.
what they're
That's
into. They're
exactly.
not the target demographic. They can unfollow.
And that's
And that's
fine. Not
fine.
everyone has to be our target demographic, but it's like, I don't know. I just think it's so crazy that people knock others because they're doing something that makes them happy. Like, we're here
But
on this
that's
earth.
just jealousy.
Right. It
That's
is.
really
But
what it is.
it
It's
is
rooted in
jealousy. And they're
envy and
projecting.
jealousy.
They're projecting their own
Boom.
insecurities and that they don't do things. But I mean, that's not everyone, obviously, but the people who are constantly criticizing, oh, that's cringy. That's, oh, why are they doing that? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, we
Well,
want
what are
to,
you
we're,
doing?
right. What are you doing? And we're meant to do things that make us happy. And like,
Exactly.
if someone's doing something that makes them happy, like, to all their means, like, that might, like, I see things, I'm like, this is not really for me, but I'm not gonna leave a hate comment, be like, oh, this is cringy, or in my head think, oh, this is cringy. Like, why are they doing that? Like, I don't care. Let them do what they want to do. If it makes them happy, I'm doing what makes me happy, you know?
Exactly. As
So,
long as it doesn't hurt anyone or if it's
right. If it
not,
doesn't hurt
like
anyone,
disrespectful, then like who am I to say, "Oh yeah, cringe." Like I'll just scroll
literally scroll.
past.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
maybe that's just me. I mean, I'm not
Well,
one to
people want to
leave
put a
comments
lot of,
on random
yeah.
people's things personally. That's not how I move. Even if I
Yeah.
like it, sometimes I just scroll. I like it and I move on. I
Well,
don't
yeah,
comment.
even if there's something I really don't like, I'm like, not really me, or like, this is like kind of like weird, like not weird to me, but I'm like, not really my style. I'll just literally go to the next. I'm not gonna like give it hate, whatever. Like people be
Yeah,
like,
I'm
this
not gonna
is
press the comment button, get the fingers out, and
yeah,
start
like I'm
typing.
not
Wow.
gonna no, what the heck. But yeah,
I never understood that concept, but either way,
either way, point
we
is
move. People have too much time on their hands,
too
is
much
really what it
time, too
is.
much time.
Why
But
don't you
yeah.
focus on something that you like to do instead of bothering others doing what they like to do? Like, I don't understand
That's
that.
true. I always think about that. I'm like, if people, I mean, again, everyone's human. We all criticize. Like, it's who we are. We judge. Like, we like to say our opinions, whatever. But I always think about if we took, if people like who like put those hate comments in general, if humans just put all that energy that they criticize others with to themselves and like really said, like, I'm going to use this energy to like do something that like I want to pursue or focus on me, we'd all be amazing people. You know what I mean? If
Exactly.
everyone genuinely like focused on themselves and bettering themselves rather than critiquing others, like it's really easy to critique others, you know? And it's
Hmm.
hard to
Yeah.
actually focus on yourself because there's a lot of like inner work that people have to do, you know?
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
I don't know. But in general, I think the point is no matter what you want to start, like I hope this is like your sign to do what you want to start. You know what I mean? Whether it's your business,
Hmm.
whether it's like you want to start posting on social media or whatever it is, just do it and like without and stop thinking about like the fear of others, like what other people will say or like what other people will do. Just like do it. You know what I mean? Life is
Period.
I don't like saying life is short. Like I really want to change that concept of like life is short. Like time goes by fast is what I want to say. And like
Yeah.
a year from now, like I'm so glad we did this because if we were still in the same position we were a year ago and I still want to start this podcast, I'm gonna be like, wow, like another year went by, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like at least we really just said, let's do this and we started doing it. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. But
Cheers to that. I
cheers to
wish
that.
we should have had some champagne.
We should have. Happy 6 months though to us.
Popped a bottle. I do have a bottle of oh no, I drank it. Never mind.
I'm cracking it. We're popping an imaginary bottle of
Yeah.
champagne. Pop.
Did I do it
Yeah.
right? Did you hear it?
Cheers.
Not your pop. Cheers.
Cheers. Clink.
Imaginary. Clink,
Imaginary.
clink, clink.
Eye to eye.
Eye to eye.
If y'all don't know, me and Ashley, everyone in our friend group knows we have to say eye to eye before any cheers. So it's just us. But anyways,
That's us. If you want to figure out why, you could do your Google.
yeah. Okay,
We'll
but
do
I
your
guess
Googles.
for today's episode, so we're kind of doing if y'all listen to our first episode, and if you haven't, you know, you can pause this one, go right back to our first one. It's called POV You Didn't Ask. The title still cracks me up. Um, we did like a little like a best friends challenge for you guys to like kind of get to know us a little bit better. But since we do have like some new listeners and I feel like you guys get to know us with every episode, I thought why not get to know us 6 months in a little bit more. So we're gonna
That
be
was fun.
playing a little game of 21 questions. We're not gonna ask all these questions. We're gonna see how many we have time for, and we're both just gonna answer them and what we think. So you guys can kind of get an idea of like who we are. Okay.
Granted, I have
Um,
no idea what these questions are,
I don't
y'all.
really know
So
what
she
these
could
questions
be
are either. I just looked up random 21 questions. I thought it'd be
She
cool.
could be hit me over the head with some wild questions.
I'm just gonna pick random ones. Okay, here's like a easy one to start with. If you had a time machine, would you go back in time or visit the future? I feel that's a common one everyone asks.
Yeah, I'd go back in time.
Me
I
too.
would just, what is that? What is that Drake line? It's like something, something. He'd go back in time just so that he could relive some things twice.
Yes.
Like
Oh,
that's what
I
I
would
would do.
love
I
to
wouldn't
relive
even
some
change
things.
anything. But yeah, sometimes, oh man, like I would definitely go back in time and relive some things.
Yeah, obviously there's
That's what.
things like I'd want to go back in time to like maybe change, but to relive some of those memories, oh, I would love to relive things twice. We had some good memories.
Exactly.
I think about some good times.
Exactly.
Even when I was a kid, like there's
Oh,
some
my
things I'd
childhood
love to
was lit.
relive. I would love to just relive
Exactly.
some of my childhood. Like, I
Me
don't know.
too.
But yeah, okay, that's the
But
first one.
yeah, go back.
So I guess we both rather go back in time. Which I feel like every time I hear this question, I don't hear many people say I want to go to the future. I feel like unless you're
Yeah.
like really into like futuristic stuff. Like I don't really know, especially with the way things are projected. I don't really think I want to see the future much. You know? I don't know. Maybe that's just
This
me.
right.
Yeah, I think I'm
um,
good.
we don't even know if Earth is still gonna be
Facts. I don't want to know what that's gonna
top.
be.
So until then, let me go back. Let me go back to
Okay.
when Earth was not mad at us.
Okay. Next question. This one might not be we might not have the answer to this. What TV or movie is most like your real life?
Oh wow. I don't know. What's
I'm
most
trying to
likely in
think
real
what's
life?
most like our real life. I knew we weren't gonna know the
Jeez.
answer to this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we can skip that one.
I'd say I don't know if it's because I like the show and I watched it as a kid, but that's so Raven. Because I
Oh my
used to think I
gosh,
would
I'm
have
cracking up.
visions, which I might.
Let me think. I always kind of like, the show Girlfriends.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not that it reflects our lives, but I just think sometimes, like when I used to watch that show, it kind of reminded me of like us and sometimes like our friend group. I don't know,
I'm done. Ah,
like in a
could
way,
be. Yeah.
but
In
not
a way.
exactly. But yeah, there's not really a show I can really pinpoint that's like this one is like I don't know
Yeah, this one's my
or
life.
movie. I can't think. But okay,
Movie? Yeah, no.
okay. Let me see. Would you rather have a house on the beach, or in the mountains? I already know this answer for
Mm,
you.
beach.
Yeah, beaches. Beach is nice. I do love the mountains too. I would have both, honestly.
Yeah, I would have
I
both.
love. I don't know about me
But
living in the complete wilderness. Like something
like
about that.
mountains, what do they mean? Like not like cold, right? It doesn't have to mean like
No, like
super
out in
cold.
like yeah, no. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do like the
No.
beach. I probably beach, honestly. Beach is kind of. I love
I'm
just like the carefreeness of the beach.
yeah.
Like
I
I
just
don't
like
know,
the water, the sounds of
the
the water.
water, the warmth. Well, I guess it depends on what
Yeah.
beach, but I'm
Well,
thinking like
obviously I'm going
warm
to a
tropical
warm
beaches.
beach. Yeah.
I like the just the style is very care. I don't not that the style is amazing, but just like less clothes. I don't know. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
facts.
We
I
have to
could go
bundle
out
up.
and
Here in the Northeast, we have to wear like 40 layers.
yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it with the damn long johns. Then you put the damn jeans on. Then you put the socks.
Not
It's
the
just
long
too
john.
much. The
Okay.
thermal.
Not the Thermatech, the Uniqlo Thermatech, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Let me think of the next one. This one's hilarious. How useful would you be in a zombie apocalypse?
oh boy.
Like what would we
Child,
need to do though? And what way useful? Like
just in general, like what would you probably be in charge of?
I feel like I don't know.
And if you would actually be useful or not.
I feel like I could
I
be someone useful. I don't know.
honestly, after the initial sheer panic I would have, I think I would be useful, but I would start crying first because I'm a crybaby.
I'm cracking
So
up.
I would literally start bawling my eyes out of fear. And then I'd, get it together and be like, all right, Ashley, like, you cried. Sometimes I just gotta cry, you know? And then I'll get useful. I don't know. I'm chopping heads off, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
don't know what I feel like I would be good at, like, if I would be one of those stranded on a desert island. I think I'd be good at that. But
I don't think I'll be that great at that either.
but apocalypse, I feel like you're right. It's the sheer panic and stress. I
Like
think that
it's
would get to me.
literal like pandemonium. Like everyone's just freaking out.
Yeah.
And I'd be included in
Every
the freak out. I'm just thinking of like Call of Duty like zombies.
I'm thinking of like every like horror movie you've seen, like something panicky. You always see the people like screaming everywhere.
Yeah, and like, see,
Mind you, I'd
that's
probably be
why
one of
I
them
just
kind of screaming, but I don't know what. I really don't know what I would do in that situation. I don't.
I would probably just hide. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what everyone would try to do. Hide.
Yeah, like, cause
Hide.
I'm gonna
Oh
just mind my business.
gosh.
Like, babe, I didn't do anything. Like, you don't need to be coming at me.
There's
Like,
people
go
that
for the like.
prepare for the apocalypse though. They have
I
like their
know.
backpack and hideout and stuff. I'm like,
Well, what is that called? Doomsday people.
doomsday. Yep, that's the word. There's a lot of them, low key.
Yeah, I know. Well, I have emergency food. Not like weird, like not like the what do they call it? The MR, whatever, like the powdered food. Now, I just have like canned goods, just in case. If we ever go into a
What
little
was
food
that one time
shortage.
you went to get canned goods? What was it for?
It was because of COVID, because
Was it because of
everybody
COVID? I
was
thought it was something
yeah, 'cause
else.
everything was wiped out. Everything was like this was like when
Oh.
the toilet paper situation happened. And I said, "Child, let me they
Why
over here."
was that?
Of course, out
We
of
would
all
be
things
so
toilet
stupid.
paper.
Humans would, out of all
Exactly.
things, toilet paper. Like the things you could think of, but
Yeah.
toilet
I
paper?
was like,
Do you
"Let
need
me
that to
get the."
survive?
That's why I was like, "Okay, once they're done with this little toilet paper fiasco, they're gonna move to the canned goods." So I said, "Let me get the canned goods now while they're here, before they realize that the toilet paper wouldn't be what they need
Paper goods
to
was.
survive."
People are ridiculous.
But,
Anyways,
yeah.
yeah, zombie
But I
apocalypse.
don't
I
know.
think we would.
Zombie apocalypse,
I
I'd
don't know.
find something to do. I don't know. I'd
I'd
sing to
find.
them. I don't know.
I'm
I
cracking
really
up.
don't know.
Okay, here's one. Who would you most like to sit next to on a 10-hour flight and why?
Ooh. Hmm. Huh.
There's a lot of people I'd want to do this, sit next to.
Yeah.
Just to chat, you know? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, pick their brain. Dead or alive? Or just
Dead
alive?
or alive, yeah.
Um, hmm. I have multiple people,
Me too.
honestly.
You can list them. I have a list too.
Nipsey Hussle would be one because I love Nipsey Hussle, and I thought he's just so smart. So I would love to pick his brain. Who else? Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
Malcolm X would be fire. That'd be fire. Um, Michael Jackson. I'm choosing all dead people. This is
Okay.
ridiculous. Maybe my fellow Virgo Beyonce. Oh, Kobe. I would love to talk to Kobe.
Oh,
That'd be
Kobe would be a
awesome.
good one.
He's a
Kobe
good
would
one.
be a really, wow, that'd be a really good one.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's about it for what I could think of now. To like genuinely just like pick their brain.
Or just have a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know.
and like maybe my great grandpa. Like just to learn more
Yeah.
about him from like his words.
Yeah.
So maybe that.
Hmm.
What about you? Not me giving a whole list of
I have a
dead
few. I think
individuals.
I don't even know. Like Kobe is a really good one. Even though I'm not
Kobe
like
would be
I like basketball. I was never a huge I'm like a die-hard, like, follow every game basketball, but, like, I just,
Oh
like,
yeah, me
I
neither.
always liked him as a person. I feel like he's very inspirational. He always, like, really cared about.
He's a Virgo too. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say.
Him, probably Diego Maradona. You know him, right?
Yeah,
The soccer player?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Him, I
Well,
think
I
would be
watched this
really.
thing on him.
Oh, you
He
did?
had like a documentary or
Okay,
something
yeah,
where
yeah,
he was
yeah.
like,
I would wanna sit
yeah, I
next to
watched
him.
that. He was funny
Um,
too.
yeah, he is funny. Him, I'm trying to think who else. I have, like, a few others, I feel. Those are the only, like, 2, like, dead people I feel like I'd not dead. I hate that. People who have passed.
I know. Yeah, that's why
The
he
way I've
said
said it.
like
I don't know why I said it like that. And then maybe, like, my favorite soccer player, Alexis Sanchez. I'd like to sit next to
yeah,
him, pick his brain. I don't know.
yes.
Maybe Bad
See, but
Bunny
I got
too. I feel like sitting next to, like, someone, like, I don't know, like, I would a 10-hour flight with Bad Bunny. Like, I just love to, like,
yeah,
like, where these
he's
people's
so interesting.
right, he's very interesting, and I would just love to, like, hear more about, like, like, where his music came from, because I feel like his
Yeah.
music really impacts a lot of us, and I would love to hear, like, his perspective of, like, when he wrote this music. I don't know.
Hmm.
And maybe, like, Selena Quintanilla, like, the singer.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
fire.
be a
Oh
really
yeah,
good one. Yeah,
that would be a good one. That would be a great one. Yeah.
yeah, that's
See,
my
I got
list.
some people that I would want to sit
There's a
next to
lot of
too.
other people. Yeah, I would love to.
Slide, try to slide.
Maybe
Try to
some
make something
comedians.
happen.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be. Oh, I would love to sit next to Cat Williams. I think he's personally my favorite. Him and Mike Epps are like my favorite comedians
Oh,
personally
really? I don't know if I
because
have
I've
any
seen them.
favorite.
I watched them like in movies as a kid.
Okay.
So or like Bernie Mac. I love Bernie Mac too because
Okay.
I loved his show as a kid. But
Mm-hmm.
and Kevin Hart also like he has his like little show on
He would be funny to
NBC, I
sit
think it
next to,
is.
though.
Yeah. But he has like his own show where he
Okay.
like talks to people. So I think I've learned enough about him through that. But yeah, but there's some
Right.
people I sit next to try to make something happen. You
I'm
know,
cracking up.
it could be like this. It could be my
Yeah,
little.
literally.
They could get on the roster, but they'll remain nameless. If you know, you know, and you might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's how I
obviously
definitely
people. Yeah, I know who she's talking about.
which I'm trying
Okay.
to slide, but I'm trying to slide in a DM, but we move. If anyone has any tips on how I should slide into a celebrity's DM with success, like 100% success rate, let me know. Let me know. Help a sister out.
I'm cracking up.
But anyway, we move.
All right, next question is, which song reminds you the most of your life?
Damn. Of my life?
Yeah, I don't know. That one's a bit dramatic. I think just in general. Like, which one, like, I feel like let's change the question. Be like, which one, like, really makes you, like, feel something?
Okay.
Because I got a
There.
few that, like, really make,
I got
like,
a
reminds me of
couple.
my, like, this song reflects, like, that's a bit dramatic. I got a
Yeah, that's
couple.
it. I don't know about my life. But yeah, I have a you could go first.
Oh, jeez. You go first.
See.
I
Um
mean, I can go first if you don't know.
I think Love Yours by J. Cole, like that's
Oh,
like just a classic. That song
love
like
that
will
song.
really make me cry on the low.
That one, and there's another one by him. You keep going, though.
That one's good. Every time I hear 10,000 Hours by Janae Aiko, I cry. No fail.
Oh,
I
really?
cry every single time. Bawl my eyes out. So I can't listen to it.
I'm
I have to
cracking up.
like skip it. Unless I want to cry, then I'll listen to it. Like if I need to cry, put that song on and I'll cry.
And you
Like that song makes me cry so hard. Um and then it's more so like artists like I think of like Sanchez, which she's like a reggae artist. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just think of like certain reggae songs that my dad would play like as like when I was a kid. That just like brings me back to my childhood and it makes me like so happy. Like I just remember listening to it as a kid and I was like, "Oh my god, like I love this song." like, like
Okay.
sitting in the back seat, like in my car seat, like
That's cute.
vibing to like Damian Marley and like all these like reggae artists. So, yeah, it's more so like certain like old school like reggae songs like
Mhm.
I listen to and I'm like, "Damn, like that just reminds me of like I can remember like certain things that were happening when I heard that song. Like there's this song called Rockaway by Barris Hammond.
Mhm.
And I remember we were driving to like my grandparents' house. I was such an idiot when I was a kid. So there was a brand called Rockaware
Okay.
by like Jay Z, like it was his brand, and I had
Mhm.
like a Rockaware denim dress, and I was wearing it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I didn't realize that's not what the song was talking about,
Yeah, yeah,
but I was like, "Oh my god! Like this is so cool." Stupid, stupid.
yeah.
But yeah, things like that, like little things like that.
That's cute.
Then there's like church, like gospel songs that like remind me of my childhood too. So a lot of this, like a lot of the songs, like just remind me of my childhood.
Mhm.
Which, but yeah, Love Yours be hitting too though. I be listening to Love Yours at least like once every 3 days, just to humble myself, because it be put
Well,
me in
that's
my
not.
bag.
Yeah, that song is. Yeah, that's a good song.
Those lyrics, yeah, he really put his heart in that one.
I'm cracking up.
But what about you?
Yeah. Um. There's a lot of music. Like I can't. I think of three right now that like I can pinpoint that like really make me like feel something. I don't know, but there's so many. Love
There's
Yours is one. Every
we
time that
love
song
music
comes
too.
on, yeah, I do. I love music and I love all genres too. The other one is
Minus country.
minus. I mean, there's a few country songs. If they come on, I don't
Hey,
mind.
hey, Jesus take the wheel be hitting too. Carrie Underwood really put her foot in that one.
Yeah, she
But
did.
anyway,
Yeah, Love Yours. There's this song by Kid Cudi. It's called Reborn. There's something about that song. I don't know what it
mhm,
is. And I'm not like a Kid Cudi, like there's people who are like Kid Cudi stands or whatever.
yeah,
They'll die for and I have all respect for Kid Cudi. I think he's a great artist. I'm not like a huge fan, but I do like some of his songs. And that song specifically, Reborn, I don't know what it is. Like I think because I listened to it, especially during times where I was like going through big changes in my life or like I
mhm,
was maybe going through a hard time. I don't know. There's something about that song. And, like every time I
yeah.
listen, like it gives me chills. But yeah, that one and also there's a few Bad Bunny songs, but the one specific Bad Bunny song is called Ante que se acabe. It means like basically like before this ends, kind of. So there's something about that song too. Every time it comes on, like I don't know. That song has gotten me through a lot. So I love it. That's like another song. But yeah,
Yeah.
those are the only ones I can really think of right now. There's a few SZA
I forget.
songs too
Yeah, there's some SZA
that
songs
I don't know
that
what
be
her
hitting.
music is just very relatable in a way. Like I don't know, it just
Yeah.
feels very like
I
wow.
think 20 somethings,
20 something, I was just about to say.
that one be
Yeah.
hitting.
But
Drew Barrymore, that one's a good
yeah.
one too by her. But also for me, Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you really like
That
that song.
song that song just reminds me of I just played that so much like when I graduated college. Like I was like, yes. Like I played it so much. And that song is just Nipsey has just so many like inspirational songs.
Yeah, he
Like
has some
that
good
whole
lyrics.
Victory Lap album, yeah, yeah, basically Nipsey Hussle's whole catalog, honestly, for me, because he be putting his like some of the bars I be listening to today, and I'm like, damn, like that's actually that's actually kind of deep.
Yeah, I love
Like,
when they have like good
it's just,
lyrics. Like, I don't know. Yeah. All right, I'll
we're
jump
music
to
enthusiasts over
Yeah,
here, so
we do love music.
yeah,
And we have pretty similar music tastes. Like there's different genres
for the
that
most
like
part,
we each listen to individually that don't overlap, but like we really love music in general. I've always loved music. But
same.
okay, I'll do one last question. Um, where was it? Oh, what is like one of the top things that's on your bucket list?
Ooh. Probably, damn. My issue personally, I have so many things that I want to do. Like it's actually disgusting. Like it's just a long ever going list. Like it's like as long as like, those CVS receipts that just keep going
Yeah.
and going and going and going and you're like,
Okay.
"Damn, like how much paper like I'm throwing this away." Like but
Yeah.
that's how long my list is, like my bucket list
Mhm.
is. But what's at the top? I don't know, just being able to provide for my family. I think that's like my main like goal. Like once
Mhm.
I'm able to like be that person that they could go to like if they need anything,
Mhm.
I think that's like my top thing. But
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I have just have so many things.
Yeah.
I don't know, child.
Yeah, I got a
That
lot of
and like
things, yeah.
I have so many
Well,
things. I don't
something that
know
you
what's
wanna
at the
do.
top.
Doesn't necessarily need to be a goal, but something you wanna do, you know?
Yeah, provide for my family. I don't know. I low key wanna skydive, but I genuinely think I would have a heart attack. Like I'm not even lying to you. Like I think I might die. And not because like, oh,
Yeah.
we didn't land. Like no, like my heart exploded.
Yeah, I don't know if skydiving's in my maybe,
I don't
but
know if I could do it. I really don't know. I don't know. But it's low key on there. It's half and half.
I'm
So like I won't feel bad if I don't do it type. Like it's on the
yeah.
list, but like is it really? Like let's be
Mhm.
real. Be real. I don't know. What
Okay,
about
yeah.
you?
Um, yeah, I guess, like, apart from goals, like, I have a lot of goals, but I would say, like, my bucket list, like, things I wanna do, like, I got a lot, but I think one is travel to at least every continent except for, obviously, Antarctica. I think I'm good
Well,
on
I'm
that one.
trying to go to Antarctica.
I think
Even though
I'm
you know
good.
me, I hate the cold,
There's,
but
like,
I'm trying to
20
see
people
some
that live there.
penguins.
You can see the penguins in other places.
Why can't you just let me have that
I
dream?
mean,
But yeah,
that's
that's
one.
one I want to do too. Travel to every continent.
Yeah, I really wanna do that, or do, like, a 2-month trip or something, I don't know. Backpack is definitely on my list. And then another one is I wanna go to a World Cup final.
Oh,
That's, like, my either go
yeah.
to a World Cup final or be in the country when, like,
Uh,
they win, like, whoever
yeah,
wins. Because there's
yeah,
something about that, like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's I feel like maybe like, I feel like specifically Americans, I don't think they really get like the whole celebration when it comes to a World Cup. But like if you go like anywhere else, like it is like big. It's like
yeah,
the celebration is like bigger. They celebrate for like days. It's not just like
yeah,
here when like the Super Bowl thing or like
yeah.
NBA final. I don't know. It's just a whole different level. But yeah, those are probably like my two. Um, yeah, there's a lot of other things I want to do, but yeah, those are my two top ones.
Same. I'm gonna write this down. Write these down. My list, so I could
I
actually
sometimes, yeah,
visualize.
it's nice to have a bucket
Because I
list, I
be
feel.
forgetting. Like I just have like random things. Like I'll just come up with random things while I'm driving. I'm like, damn, I kind of want to do that, but then I'll forget that I want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, so I should start writing things down.
But
That's
yeah,
a good question.
anyways, we did a few little questions for y'all to, get to know. I hope you guys were answering them too. A little thought provoking. Maybe you're listening to this on your commute. You're like, oh, what is on my bucket list? You know?
Exactly.
But yeah, with that, I think we did a good little episode. Recap. I do celebrating our 6 months. But are you ready to jump to the put you on segment?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are
I
y'all
guess.
ready?
Are
Y'all
y'all
ready for
ready?
this? I hate
Okay.
when they play that at like any
The
sports
baseball game.
event.
Yeah, I'm like, all
It
right.
be pissing me off.
It's getting
Like
annoying.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Let's be for real. Cut it out. I'm not ready for this. Y'all are
um,
losing, and I paid to be here. So no, I'm not
okay.
ready
Yeah.
for them to score another goal. Thanks, but okay. But
um. All right.
I
You want
don't
to
think I've
start?
been
What are you
listening
listening
to.
to?
Yeah, I don't think I've been listening to anything new.
Well, let's talk about Beyonce's new album.
You're
You
gonna
didn't
kill
listen
me.
to it.
I still haven't heard all of it, but I like
I
the
haven't heard all.
one.
There's a few on there that I do like though. The ones I've
Yeah,
heard. Let me pull them
let
up. Let
me,
me pull
let
up
me
the track list.
I like obviously I like Virgo's Groove. I
I
don't even
haven't
think I
heard
had a
that one.
chance to not like that because I'm a Virgo, so I have to like it. I like Heated, Thick. I think that's the only ones I've listened to so far.
The
I heard
ones.
I've heard I'm That Girl. I like it. I think it's because I've only listened to the snippet of it on
Mm-hmm.
um TikTok. So, I think
I
that's
like the one. What is it? Church Girl or something.
yeah. I
I think
haven't
that's the
listened
one
to
I
that one
like.
yet.
There's some good ones
I'm
on it.
genuinely gonna
This,
listen to it.
yeah, I think we can't do a good debrief on it, but okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
But apart
Um
from that, are you listening to anything else that you want to highlight?
Nothing
Oh, I have one
new.
actually. Have you heard that? There's okay. I don't know what it is. Again, I feel like I really do like Beyonce's. Like from what I've heard so far, I do kind of like the vibe that like music is not that it's going to like this EDM house thing, but I like music that feels good. You know what I mean? And like when you
Yeah.
hear it, it feels good. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that. Y'all know I love Kate Tronada. Um and so there's a song Persuasive with SZA. It's like a remix kind of thing. It's kind of like I don't know. It's a good song. I really like it. There's that one, and then Kate Tronada also just dropped a collab with what is his? I never know how to pronounce his name. Is it Anderson Park or
Pack.
Pack? Pack.
Pack.
Or okay.
Well, there's no R.
I don't know why I always thought it was Anderson Park,
It's
but it's Anderson Pack.
Paak.
That's what I thought. Okay, so he just dropped a song with him. Um,
Henderson Park? Hmm.
called Twin
Close.
Flame that I kind of like. There's that one, and then Rosalia. You know who Rosalia is, right?
Yeah.
She's a Spanish artist. She just dropped a song. It's called Despecha that I really like too. So
Okay.
yeah, there's some. That's
Um,
my song, and then of course the usual. But those are like my highlights of the week. Yeah. Are you listening to
yeah.
any other songs you want to highlight?
Um, Corday actually just dropped like two songs,
Oh, he
like at
did. I
noon.
haven't heard of them,
Yeah.
or
So
maybe I
I
saw
haven't
them.
listened to him. No, he literally just dropped it like
Okay.
45
No, I
minutes ago.
haven't. Oh, okay then no.
Um, so I'm gonna give those a listen. But I love Corday.
Yeah, he's good.
Literally love him. But other than that, yeah, I've just been listening to the same music. I've been listening to J. Cole. The Cutoff is such a good song. It's from KOD, that
Okay.
album, which I think that album's awesome. But
Yeah. I like all of
a
his
lot of people don't like
albums,
it.
but there's
But
some I like more than other.
The Cutoff puts me in my back. That's another J. Cole song that really gets me in my feels. Like, I know heaven is a mind state. I've been a couple times. That's how it starts.
Yeah, some of his lyrics
That's
really you got to
a
stop and think
bar.
about them. I'm like,
It be hurting, man. Like, why are you doing this to me? Oh, and then there's that Drake song with DJ Khaled,
"Oh, I
"Staying
haven't
Alive."
I haven't heard it."
I haven't, I was gonna watch the music video for it, and then I saw it was 7 minutes long. I'm like, y'all got a shortened version?
I'm cracking
Because
up.
I'm gonna need that. And then Meg's supposed to drop a song
She's supposed to drop an
tonight.
album
I
on
thought it was a
Friday
song.
and an album on Friday.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, go look.
Oh, she just dropped the track list.
Yeah.
Ooh. She has Lucky Day. And Janae.
I'm
Oh,
excited about that
okay.
album.
And Lotto. And Key Glock. Oh my god. Okay, this better be okay. I'm just gonna go on a quick little, not a rant, but I am a pretty solid Meg Thee Stallion fan. I've loved Meg Thee Stallion for a long, long, long time. Like when she
Mhm.
just started popping, like I was on her prior to when she went mainstream. Like
Prior
I
to
was
the one
following her.
song, what was it that made her popular? Savage?
Savage.
Okay.
Well, that and Big Old Freak. That
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
what a big one
I
too.
thought Savage was
Um,
first.
no, Big Old Freak was first, then Savage.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been following Meg Stein for before she even hit a mill followers. Okay, like I followed her back then. Okay? And her music back then was just so like raw, like she was just talking like I
Mm-hmm.
really loved how she rapped. And then when she got mainstream, it kind of got a little
Radio esque.
Sh yeah, it got a little radio-y, which is fine, like, I understand, but I
Right.
really hope this album is, like, going back to her, like, Tina Snow era, which is, like,
Mm-hmm.
her one of her, like, alter egos, um, because, oh my god, like, Plan B, like, that's how she used to rap, that song.
Okay.
She
I
dropped that
like that
song, like,
song.
at Coachella, I think she
Yeah, I
performed
like
it,
that
like,
song.
for the first time. Love it. Love that song. So I'm hoping that this is her going and getting back into that because
Okay.
I love that version of Meg This Time. Also, I'm upset that I didn't get to go to the OVO Fest because it was a Young Money reunion.
Wait, I want
And
to talk about that.
all right, talk about it. I'm pressed. I'm pressed I didn't go because you know what? For years, I've been saying that I wanted to go to OVO Fest, and I have a friend. We said it every single year. We're like, yeah, we got to go to OVO Fest. Have we gone yet? No.
Yeah, OBO Fest does look fun. But I do want to talk about it because the me. Well, let's
No, the
just start.
memes
Are we
are done.
concluding our music segment? Is that it? So
Oh,
we can
yeah,
jump.
that's all I have for music
Okay.
at the moment.
So I have a few. Have you seen any of the memes or like the videos?
Yeah, I've
The
seen like
one
the
where
snippets.
where Nikki's like, "You don't have COVID, right?"
Yeah, yeah, that one has to be done. And he's like, no,
Wait, the comments in that post had me done because
no.
everyone was like,
They,
why does Nikki have a purse on? Someone let me know." And everyone's commenting
she
back like
always does that though.
she had to show the whole fit or whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everyone's like they look like they did no sound check, nothing. They just threw them up on stage. Like it just looks so
I
disorganized.
think that's what happened because Drake did have COVID, and then he was like, actually, like, we're able to do it. Like, he just pushed it back to the next
Right, so they
weekend.
weren't
Like,
able to
he was able to
practice.
do it. So they probably weren't able to practice.
Wait, but it just looks
One, two,
so funny.
Nikki does that. She's done that before, where she's like she's done it for like hot. I think I'm not sure if it was Hot 97 or like Summer Jam or whatever it was. Like she had her purse. We're like, Nikki, put the purse down. Then do you see the one where she throws the purse down? And
No, I
everyone's
didn't
like,
see
that's how
that.
you know she's about to
I'm
get
really
serious.
dead. Yo, I
Or
was
the one
weak.
where she was like, you overcame COVID. You overcame monkeypox. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that. Now I have to see it.
And then she started dying.
I'm
It
cracking
was
up.
so
Yo,
funny because
Nikki's
we're
actually
like, what?
hilarious.
No, she's so funny. Like,
No, they
literally
have
takes
me
me clean out. I'm
done.
like, what is up there?
No,
Like,
but the way they were looking on that stage, like Little Wayne was just standing there. Mind you, Little Wayne, I don't know if he's just short, but he just looks funny sometimes
he's
on
no,
stage.
he's
Like,
short. He's like 5 foot nothing.
and he was kind of just standing there, like, and then Nikki's like with her purse talking. Drake's like,
Yeah,
Nikki's like, you don't got COVID, right? Like, everyone's like, literally, look, he just threw them on stage.
literally threw them on
No,
stage
I will have to
on set
post that
to
meme.
perform.
Um, but yeah, that
Yeah,
was my
that's
comments
funny.
on that. That was hilarious. But yeah, is there
That's
anything else?
classic.
We haven't highlighted TikToks or meme, but there's a few we'll post this week. I
Yeah.
have that be just taking me clean out.
TikTok is honestly like the elite
No, it is like
app. I'm
the
sorry.
it's so funny,
Like I
honestly.
be
Everything.
crying on Tik like my For You page knows me a little too well because I be
Yeah,
liking everything now. Like it's curated to me because I like every single thing that's on it.
I'm cracking up.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Anything else you people on to?
I can't think at the moment. I haven't been watching any new. The only shows I've been watching are The Bachelorette. I haven't even had time to start anything new. So,
Yeah. I mean, I watched. I don't know if I said this last week. Um, I like you know how ESPN had like the Last Dance with like Michael Jordan, like
oh yeah,
his little documentary.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
they have one for Derek Jeter called The Captain, and it's really good.
Oh, okay.
It's
Maybe I'll give it a
really good.
look. A little look see.
Yeah, it's like I think the last part comes out tonight, so I will be watching it live this time. I forgot what day it was. I binge watched it. I started watching it at 10 p.m. and it's like each part is like an hour and there were 6 parts. So I was watching it at 10 and I didn't finish until like 4. Okay.
Oh,
It's been
wait.
what
Speaking
it
of
is.
kind of like autobiography type thing, did you see that book that Jeanette McCurdy dropped? Have you seen
Oh
anything?
yeah. Yeah, but I thought
Wait,
she dropped that a long time ago.
no, she. Well, I think she's spoken about like her trauma, but not specifically like the book itself is like really deep into it.
Yeah, I couldn't well, I
Which I've honestly
thought
feel
she
I've
dropped
been
that book
feeling bad
months
for her
ago.
ever since like it came out, like that like she basically got screwed over by Nickelodeon. She had like abusive parents. It's really sad. It's sad to see like a
Yeah.
childhood star that you watched, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On like
Yeah,
and
go through that.
that was going through that at the same time. Like she yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the I
I'm
don't think I'm gonna read it, honestly.
I'm not gonna read it.
Not out of not
Only
supporting for her. Like I support her,
exactly.
but I
Just
don't know
like
if I
I
could
just
put
don't think
myself through because I heard it's very like there's some chapters that are like trigger warning type stuff.
yeah.
Which I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I could really read through that. Which mind you,
Well,
I know
that's
it's
not
not
my type of reading
right. It's not
anyway.
my
Like I
type, but
usually don't read autobiographies. So. But I support her
I do.
in
I support
whatever
her. I'm glad she came out with the book and yeah.
yeah, if it helps her. And I'm sure
But
it'll
I
help
guess she
others
made
too.
no money off iCarly basically. Like her parents took all the money.
That's ridiculous.
Like
'Cause she
everything she
was
made
a
up until
damn star.
18.
I loved her.
Yeah, she probably made a lot of money. And she did like a spin-off. I never watched the spin-off, like Sam and
Yeah, Sam
Cat,
and Cat. Yeah, I
but
didn't really watch that one.
I didn't watch that one. But
Only because I didn't really like Ariana Grande at that time. Like her voice was just a little too
yeah, I
annoying.
didn't like Cat that much. I liked Sam though.
Yeah, I like Sam. But
But yeah,
she
anyways, just thought I'd mention that. I don't know if anyone else has read it. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much else to put the people onto at the moment.
me neither. I'm trying to think of some snacks maybe.
That's yeah, I can't think of anything. But we have some I have some memes that we'll be posting next this week. So
Yeah. So
but yeah, with that, we hope you guys enjoyed our episode and hopefully this will inspire you to do just take the leap and do what you want to do.
yeah, this is reminding me that I need to take leaps in other areas of my life that I keep hesitating on. Like just
Yeah.
take the leap.
Just take the leap, do what makes you
Just take the leap.
happy. Stop thinking about what other people think of you. Um yeah, because what's the thing? Great risk has great reward. I don't know if that's the exact thing. But in general,
Yeah.
you're
Now
going
you're
to
ruining the quote. With that, it's like without great risk, there's no reward or something.
something like that. But yeah, in general, like you're gonna if you start
Sorry, y'all.
now, you're gonna look back in like 6 months to a year and be like, wow, I'm glad I did that. So
Exactly. Even if you're not where you think you would be in 6 months, at least you started.
right.
So that's better than not starting at all. So that's
Yeah.
farther progress.
Yep.
So,
So
and
yeah.
also we just want to say thank you for supporting us.
Yeah, thank you for supporting us, of
Whenever you
course.
started listening, we appreciate your support. And cheers to another 6 months. Cheers
Exactly.
to infinity.
Infinite.
Cheers. We're
Yeah,
cheersing
cheers.
with
But
our
yeah,
invisible glass.
invisible class. But yeah, with that, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube.
Yep. Basically,
Rate
Sisters Podcast.
basically this podcast on YouTube. Link is in the show notes. Rate the podcast as usual wherever you're listening to it if you haven't already, and share the podcast and follow us on our social media on Instagram. Follow Basically Sisters. Um, but yeah, with
Period.
that, we hope you have an amazing week. And do you have anything else left to say?
Nope. Take the plunge, people.
Take the plunge, enjoy life, enjoy the next week, and enjoy summer.
Period.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.